at some point, but it's usually years and years after they come out on Steam. So I'll be digging through the indie games.
Did you play? I can't remember if we talked about this. Did you play the newer Ori? Will of the Wisps?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I picked the meat from that thing's bones. It was I went through and I got every single thing in the game just because I didn't want to be done with it.
Oh yeah, I remember we did discuss it. Yeah, I didn't do 100%. I might go back and replay it and then 100% it during that run. But I remember talking to you about one of the rooms that I couldn't find my way into.
I played them like almost back to back. I started the second one within like a couple of weeks of finishing the first one, and the first one was really good. But the second one, I was just like in awe at how like nice the game was to play.
Oh, it's just I couldn't believe it. Like I played the first one in 2018, I think. But how unbelievably they moved the bar forward, even just a couple years later with Will of the Wisp. But like graphically, like just like I don't know what you call it, like just smoothness. Like the controls were so tight and stuff. Like
It was a beautiful game.
Yeah, it really was, and I think like the big one, like the big realization for how nice I like it. The whole thing was nice, but then that one chase scene that had the water that's like fairly early on in the game, and like the rolling log and all like the moving environments, and I was like, holy shit, they really like they upped the bar for this one for sure. And
those chase scenes were amazing.
Yeah. And I teared up at a couple points in the game. Like, yeah, it was really, they like really killed it for like, I mean, most 3D games can't manage like a fraction of that emotion that you get out of that one.
yeah, I'll be on board for whatever's coming next from them.
Yeah. And Hollow Knight Silksong is supposed to be coming soon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait to play Hollow Knight until I know Silksong's like on its way, and then I'm gonna try and just do them back to back on stream.
Hollow Knight is just I took a break of like 6-8 months or something. Like I got another game caught my attention or something, and I went back to it, and the game is just so huge, and like they don't spoon feed anything to you in Hollow Knight. It's just like, here's this gigantic fucking map, figure out where to go, and we're not going to tell you like you need to go here after you get an ability or anything like that. It's just the whole game is very not spoon feeding.
That's one. I think one of the reasons why I think Hollow Knight is probably one of my favorite games ever, and I still haven't even beaten it yet. Is it nails?
Oh, you have played it? Okay.
Oh, I've got like 20 to 30 hours logged on the Switch version, which like I stopped playing for a couple of different reasons. One of them being Switch controls are garbage because all the drift. I have drift on literally every controller I have for my Switch. So little Hollow Knight dude would just walk wherever he wants to fucking walk sometimes. But other than that, I just stopped because I'm like, I want to play this. I was playing it like right before I started streaming, and I'm like, I think this is a game I want to stream, so I'm gonna stop playing it and then just start again when I'm streaming. Anyways, one of the reasons I think Hollow Knight is probably one of my favorite games of all time, aside from it being beautiful, is it is with that like no hand holding, no spoon feeding. It also nails like the you feel completely isolated part of Metroidvania. Like you are the only person here. Like you're alone walking through this place, which I like. Ori's the same type of game, but like I felt like Ori, you had like this town to go back to, you had all these friends. In Hollow Knight, I felt like you're definitely like a lone person walking through these places. Aside, like occasionally you'd run into the weird people or whatever, but like they're not with you for any reason. I don't know. I like the sense of isolation. I think that's my favorite thing of Metroid, and I think Hollow Knight nailed it.
Yeah, I agree.
I just see you boot up Valheim.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm just seeing if it works for this.
You been playing anything, Nathan, at all?
No. Like, I played Marvel Puzzle Quest every day on my phone. That's about it. I have been looking for... My Xbox died. My Xbox 360. Shortly after I bought the new game for it, which was Rocksmith. Right? I was like, I'm gonna fucking learn how to play guitar. Through locking video game achievements, right? My Xbox died. I bought a different one at Value Village for really cheap. I was like, I just need another, machine to put on my peripheral. But then it didn't have the power cord, and it turns out there were multiple generations of 360s that all had slightly different power cord adapters. And buying a new power cord is like the same as buying another used machine. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to buy a Series X, and it's going to be backwards compatible with all my shit. And I can play Rocksmith on that with my USB equipped guitar. But of course, you can't get one of those things. Waiting until I can buy a Series X. And then I will also theoretically play all the 360 games I never finished. In addition to the ones that I really want to play on the new system, which of course is like, frankly, the only video games I really care about are any Dragon Age game, any Mass Effect game, any Assassin's Creed game. And if they ever make a sequel to Skyrim that isn't online. But yeah. So no, I haven't really played any real games in,
That's fair.
I don't know, like a year.
I was gonna say, you'd probably be welcome to my old 360, which is up at White Birches right now. But I couldn't tell you when I'd go get it, nor when I could get it to you.
Exactly.
Found a new dungeon in Valheim, honey.
Okay, I am not coming.
No, that's fine. I can't do it myself either. I'm full of copper.
I'm trying to get full of copper, but I have like a dwarf and 6 other guys chasing me in circles.
I tried playing Assassin's Creed Origins because I got it for free, and I played for a bit and lost interest pretty quickly. The Viking one seems interesting. Not sure if I'll play it or want to play it. I think I'm burnt out on Assassin's Creed, to be fair.
Fair enough.
Mass Effect. I know they're remastering them. I don't know if I want to go back. I did all 3 of them twice. Once for the good side, and once to be an evil person. So I don't know if I want to go back. Although Mass Effect 2 was so good. So I don't know.
Robert.
So, I've got a quick question. So when growing up, as soon as the Switch came to 3D, all of the games were defaulting to inverted, like vertical axis for look. And then at some point, it seems like they all just bailed and shifted over to non-inverted vertical axis for your controllers. But I've been like, do you like Colin? Do you use like a inverted mouse for shooters and stuff like that, or
No. I do
you use?
I do use inverted when it's like an actual flying game. Like pulling down is up for a flying game, but other than that I don't use inverted, no. Especially not for a shooter. Like I shoot bad enough as it is.
But that's just like that's all I know at this point is inverted. Like if somebody goes and gives me a controller and it's not inverted, I can't play.
Yeah, no, I don't know. My brain only works on inverted for flying games. Which, to be fair, I couldn't tell you the last time I played a flying game. Or a game that had flying in it where I needed to worry about it.
Star Fox.
Yeah, so for like Star Fox, it's probably the most recent flying game I played was Star Fox 2 on the SNES Mini. And I don't remember if there's inverted controls on there. Like that's using the Super Nintendo controller.
Oh motherfucker!
Alright guys, I think I'm going to jump off. We've got some stuff that we're doing tomorrow. I'm going to go pick up a car and partly run some errands, but also go find an area full of tame birds that we can feed from our hands.
What?
That's such a
Get
weird
some-
thing to plan to do.
There was a post on the Ottawa subreddit where people were talking about like which NCC trails have feeders and have like wild populations of tame birds, so that like chickadees will fly up to your hand and eat food out of it.
That sounds
Okay.
so sweet.
So I was like, that's the sort of thing I'm up for these days, you know?
Yeah, I could really use some of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. And you said are you planning to do a tattoo tomorrow?
No, that's Friday. That's coming up. next
Oh,
week.
okay, gotcha.
So we'll see what it is.
Awesome.
Maybe it's all three. Maybe it's one. I don't know.
Awesome. It was good seeing ya.
Yeah, for sure, guys.
Yeah.
Say
You
hi
know
to
what?
Tara.
We could even think one of these days of doing another trivia game.
That would be
Yeah,
great.
we have been doing stuff on Thursdays lately, but yeah, absolutely. Let us know next Thursday. We do have a meeting on Thursday, but we can make it quick and we can do it before trivia.
Are you talking about like participating in trivia or writing a new trivia?
No, like we should write another trivia game.
Oh,
That's what I thought
sorry,
you
I
meant.
thought you
Yeah,
meant.
yeah.
I
That's-
thought you
that's what I
meant joining you guys on trivia
No, I'm with
Oh, no.
on Thursdays.
I'm with you. We should write another one for sure.
Right on. Okay, we should talk about that later then.
Perfect.
Right on.
Sounds good. Okay.
All right, good to see you guys.
Have a good one.
Good seeing
Yeah.
ya.
Bye, everyone. Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
So Valheim runs all right. I mean, it runs like ass. Sorry, but it runs. Play it on this game.
Come join us.
I don't know. I'm pretty underleveled right now. As in, I just started. So,
It's fine. You can learn the ropes from our thing, and like you can steal some of our old armor and stuff. Although for I don't know if you have to create a new character for each server you join.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I don't know. I've only ever played on this server. Also, this would be spoilery. We have a bunch of shit built. Depends on if you care about that.
I mean, minor spoiler stuff, I don't mind. That's pretty minor.
I need a shit ton more copper.
I've got 24, but I'm overburdened.
Drop what you can. I'm gonna go check out that dungeon.
Drop the troll head and all of the food.
So I'll be right back.
Did you say when your computer's coming?
Supposed to be in on Tuesday.
Right on. That's very soon.
Yeah, although it's, I mean, I'm so used to everything getting like shipped day of, and they're like, well, we're just gonna go and ship it when we feel like it.
Yeah.
So it took about a week and a half for it to get in the end, looks like.
That's pretty fast, actually. Isn't it?
I mean, I'm so used to Amazon, right?
We're also spoiled.
We are very spoiled. And I live like pretty much down the street from a distribution center, so Amazon actually like ships over to my place usually within like the day.
Fair enough. So you're like extra spoiled.
Extra spoiled, yeah, exactly. Right. Right, I'm gonna go and try your server.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll
Please join. Yeah, that'd be fun.
just to see it. Oh, kick me out of Valheim altogether. But it's hilarious. I love like the fact that Valheim was made by 5 people, and they've sold over 5 million copies so far, at about $20 a copy. Like $100 million, 5 guys. I don't care if it took them like their entire lives to develop it. They're probably laughing at this point.
Totally. Yeah, good for them, right?
Yeah.
But it's so tricky, right? Like, there's so many people with good ideas who could feel like, you know, this is going to be awesome. But you really need, like, the right combination of factors and the right, also timing, almost. Like, the right streamers to pick it up at the right time. And
Yeah.
this, like, the first time I saw this game, I was like, it's nothing special. Like, there's nothing, it looks kind of crappy. Like, it's a game, like a survival game, like we played a million of before. But when you actually get into it, it's really fun. It's like very addicting.
What's the password?
I'll
Usual one?
I'll type it in the. Yeah, it's the usual one that we use for TTS. I'll type it in Zoom then. It's unbreakable.
A lot of entropy in that password.
New burial chambers.
I had to drop my troll trophy and my troll hide to carry the copper home.
You just drop the copper and go back for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big copper mine there. Like, I feel like we'll be back at some point. We can pick up the troll hide. We got plenty of troll hide. But having said that, I'm like, map. No.
Ghosts look so freaking nice. We found like the crappiest dungeons first. We just got 9 cores from this one.
Are you off at our second portal?
No, this is in our mainland. It's near our base. We just missed this dungeon.
Oh wow.
Are dungeons in this proper dungeons, or are they?
They're they're really small, but they're like vital to progression.
Oh, cool.
One of the resources you need for like all of the cool stuff is only found in dungeons, it seems.
Was that like the bone fragment or anything like that?
Bone fragments are important, but no, there's this resource called circling cores. Like, you need it to make smelters to do ore and stuff like that. It's like so far one of the rarest materials we've found. And they're only found in dungeons.
I'm gonna switch back to my server for a bit.
Yeah, no.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you have to create a new character to join mine?
No, I was able to join in and just carry whatever I had on me there.
I see, okay. That's good to know.
I made myself leather armor, or bronze armor.
Did you?
I did. I feel like I die the most, and so if anybody needs it, it's me.
What should we play tomorrow with Jen and Liam?
We could play Charterstone.
Charterstone?
Or no, sorry, Near and Far.
I guess if they want to. Kind of over it.
Okay. We've got a bunch of new games.
You guys have people coming over?
Yeah, our sister lives downstairs.
Oh, nice.
They're basically in our household.
I'm very envious. I've got my sister-in-law, but I mean, she's more Mediev's friend than mine. My friends are like everybody's family in our group is very well locked down right now. Like I've only seen them maybe 3 or 4 times since this whole thing started.
Yeah, like two of my best friends live out of town. And the one I haven't seen for a year. Like I haven't seen her all year in person. And the other one I've saw like once in the summer, maybe twice. But yeah, it's been really weird. Like we're Zoom friends now, you know?
Yeah, well, I know.
But it's better than nothing. I'll take what I can get.
Beggars can't be choosers at this point, for sure.
Yeah.
How do you eat stuff in this game?
Just right
on
click.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like I feel like everyone. I would love to make like a game that's this fun. Like to be able to build something like this, that would be so awesome. I'm like trying to come up with even simple board game ideas. They're just not fun. Like it's hard to figure out what makes something enjoyable to play.
put tin in here? Don't put tin in here. We need copper more than tin. I'm muted.
What were you saying?
I'm saying don't put tin in the smelter. We need copper more than tin.
Alright, whatever. If I'm putting anything in the smelter, it gets us ahead.
Yeah, but we got like a shit ton of copper ready to go.
Alright. I'm also the one who's been putting coal in the smelter. So like nothing would be getting smelted if it wasn't
I'm
me
back
doing
here.
it.
I'm putting coal in. Settle down. I'm also making more coal.
Great. Hey Doug.
Hello.
Hey, Doug. Welcome to Chill Times at Ridgemont High. Hey,
I
Lindsay.
never went to Richmond.
Hey Lindsay.
Hello.
How's it going?
Bye bye.
Great.
Good. How's it going with you guys?
Yeah, you know, pretty good.
Who won the board game?
Which one?
Yeah, good point. The Zelda one.
Colin did.
Colin.
That's weird.
Wait,
Colin
He
doesn't
won
usually
the other
win.
one.
Yeah,
So
I
E,
tried,
really-
I tried to.
Really, the answer was Colin, no matter what I asked.
E won the first one. The main
He won the
one.
first one.
Oh,
Yeah, the main one.
Handily.
And yes, she won by close to double what I think second place was.
congrats.
It's so hard though, right? Like we played that whole game not like we played the first 3/4 of it like weeks ago, and couldn't remember our own strategies. But B, you play the whole game and you don't know the scoring, right? So people might have played differently if we knew what the score, how it would work out. But
Well, I thought we
It's
had like
fun.
2 more hours of that game left, and it was just over.
it felt that way. Like I was like, I'm so far from finishing what I want to do. But nope.
I remember we played Firefly a couple of times with Mark and Roy and the boys, and it was like that. It was like we never actually finished a game because we just wanted to keep playing because we wanted to.
You want to
had
fly your
goal-
ship around and be like, oh, I'm gonna go buy that cool thing from a ship.
We had goals and we wanted to keep going. Like,
Yeah, that's what Firefly turned into the first like 3 times we played it. And then I played it with we played it me, E, Mom, and Jay Christmas one year, and like we tried to be like if we want this game to end, we have to like go for this thing. Like you need to do this, and it still took like 12 hours. Like we played it over 2 days.
The first time I ever played Firefly, I ran out of fuel, like right away, and then just had to drift. You just drift in space, and I was so frustrated because everyone else is like flying around and doing their cool deals and stuff, and I'm just like drifting. It was so brutal.
yeah, you don't want to let that happen for sure.
No, absolutely not.
And we were playing like with the base game. There's like 5 expansions for that fucking game. Fuck, I forgot to repair my pickaxe.
We played once, and Mark, what's her name? Saffron or Saffron or
Yeah.
Yeah.
the girl that I have my
Christina
Wildcats are
Hendricks.
named after.
She's got big boobs.
So there's like 4 versions of her. And if you bring out one, then nobody else can bring out the other one. Mark blocked me with that, and he thought that was his entire goal the whole time. He thought that was hilarious. Mark just plays to be an asshole. That's how he plays.
Wow.
Chaotic evil.
So I tried running my combat rogue in Torghast today
Rogue sucks in Torghast.
and died on the boss.
Oh
I was Lindsay will attest that I was not happy about the whole thing. What a waste of 2 hours. Like, they gotta fix that. It's so stupid.
Oh, you're doing like twisted corridors?
No, but okay, maybe 2 hours is an exaggeration, but still, it's like, give you something for the effort. Like, you make it to the boss, get half the dust, you know?
Yeah, Outlaw Rogue's brutal.
Yeah, he would just 2-shot me. Like, I just couldn't take the damage. Like, I could do the damage, but I couldn't take it. I suck at rogue.
Yeah, I was this way.
Yeah, that's correct.
I have no trouble.
Well, I keep saying combat, but it's outlaw now, I guess.
Yeah, it's been Outlaw since Legion. But yeah, combat, essentially. Outlaw was the frickin' best for a while. Now it's just garb. But I've spent the dust to build the level 235 ring for my Outlaw. I'm not changing the frickin' assassination or subtlety. I spent the
Should
dust
I change?
and the $100,000 that I spent buying that ring. I don't know. I mean, if you like it, you like it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're playing with me, a tank, so you don't really have much to worry about getting punched.
Except that I do get punched and I die. Because I'm bad at playing rogue.
I do enjoy the rotation. Like, I enjoy how it works and the damage they do. But, god damn. Staying alive is a pain in the ass.
Who'd you choose as the Covenant for that?
The Maldraxxus.
Ugh. The fucking...
No.
That
So
ability
it's perfect
sucks.
for me.
That ability
No.
blows.
So one ability is the only ranged ability I have. So as I'm running around doing quests and I have to hit that guy before he dies, that's the only ability I have.
Well, there's the gunshot, but the gunshot has a pretty limited range.
Yeah. No, this one's like 30 yards.
Yeah, no,
or
my
20.
Outlaw Rogue has Maldraxxus as well. Like, I have the exact same thing.
And the other one is a protection thing, so it keeps me alive for 2 minutes.
Which
So
I
if you-
never fucking turn on.
If you never think to use it, yeah, that's. But it gives you agility at the same time while it's.
If
up.
you have the set piece, which I don't even have anymore, I've got a bunch of higher level gear.
Yeah, if you get past the set pieces. I haven't made that far yet.
They are changing Fleshcraft to be more lucrative in the next patch, though, which is coming Tuesday. So
Fleshcraft?
yeah,
So creepy.
My problem is they should make it so you can fleshcraft while you're stealth. Because I always get up next to the guy and remember that I need to do stealth or fleshcraft, and I do it, and it takes me out of stealth.
yeah, I agree that we should be able to do more things in stealth. Anything that isn't directly interacting with any other thing should not break stuff.
Yeah, buffing yourself before the fight, you should be able to do that.
And it's
Everything.
actually inconsistent because you can do some stuff like that in stealth, but it doesn't. It's not consistent across abilities or whatever.
It's true.
I do agree with Lindsay. She's subtlety and she's doing well.
Saying exactly what you want.
But we want is subtlety.
I haven't played Subtlety since I think Pandaria. I enjoyed it then. I just wanted to try something new, and I thought when Legion came out and they changed it to Outlaw and they added the grappling hook, I was like, ooh, grappling hook, that's cool. And then I got used to the rotation. Like, I'd have to learn how to freaking play the game again.
Yeah. I do like. I really do like the rotation. It's really fun. You roll the bones before your opener. It's fun. I enjoy it. But yeah, subtlety is way different. Way different.
I've heard that Subtlety does quite well in Torghast as well. They have like really neat abilities.
I haven't had much trouble in there.
Well, even once you're geared as Outlaw, like you can do Torghast without too much trouble. But like its gear gonna sucks. Honestly, I used to love playing Rogue just because I can stealth past most of the garbage in the game. But I'm playing 2 Warriors right now, and I still think I'm enjoying Warrior the most. Like it's a lot of fun playing Fury. And Paladin, actually. Paladin tank is fun as hell with the Bastion ability.
I watched a video today of someone doing level 8 twisting whatever,
Yeah,
the 18 levels or whatever,
yeah.
as a
Twisted
holy
Sword.
priest.
Jesus.
And she just killed it. Like I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't realize
haven't
you
even-
could.
We haven't even
DPS?
successfully done layer 3.
I mean, it took her 3 hours, but that's what twisting never.
That's what Twisting Corridors takes then.
Twisting quarters.
Excuse me, my mic's open.
I told Lori wants to join in on the chat. She says she's bored. You guys mind?
Yeah. Send the link out to anybody. We're just sitting in Valheim. The whole point is to just chill. Shoot the shit.
So you ever like burp or rip one in your stream?
So luckily, my stream, I have to push to talk on my mouse to be able to say anything to my stream, so no. I'll do it in Zoom all the time, but my stream, luckily, not so far, I don't think. The old left cheek sneak.
No, you should tell him. Tell him that you've caught up. Lindsay is caught up, so now we're gonna watch season 5 together.
Hey.
I actually got a couple of minutes ahead of him by accident. He looks over at my screen and he's like, what season are you watching? I'm like, I don't know. And I went and I looked and I'm like, oh shit, sorry. And like 3 minutes in, I'm like, I didn't see anything.
Unfortunately, Copo's here and he hasn't watched The Expanse.
You wanna know what? I made the mistake of pulling Mediev into it, and now, yeah, now we're slowly chipping through it. I restarted it all.
She likes it.
She does, but like there's slow parts in it, and at night, Mediev is very quick to succumb to slow parts. So
Gotcha.
she crashes out. I think we ended up watching the third episode maybe 3 times before we got through it. So
Yeah,
Sounds like
it's
me.
slow going.
Yeah, to be fair, the first part of the first season is pretty fucking slow.
Yeah, it's the Miller stuff at the start is slow to start, but it's worth it. Like, it's good.
And
But
like rewatching it, like once you know Miller, rewatching it is fucking awesome because Miller's such an amazing character.
Yeah, I had to force Lindsay to get past the first 3 episodes because it is a slow start for sure.
When I talked to Jay about it, he's like, "Man, I slogged through the first 3 episodes before it was like before anything like kind of stuck."
Hey, Lori. Welcome.
Hey, Lauren.
Alright, so what's the order of operations for Valheim?
My mute doesn't work.
It briefly worked. What do you mean?
Boggle.
Kobo?
Well, like I've got a stone axe right now.
Yep.
And I just picked up a flint.
There you go. So find your way to a bow. You're gonna want a bow like pretty much as soon as possible. Because then you're gonna want to kill deer as soon as possible.
Okay.
Also, you can stealth by hitting control, like you enter like a stealth mode.
Mhm.
Very important for killing deer. That should take you a bit. There's your order of operations for now.
Hey, Colin, have you played a Warlock yet?
So to level. What was the purpose? Oh, to help E
For profession?
level 1 of her characters. I played a Warlock. A Void Elf Warlock up to level 50 or whatever, and then I switched out. But I don't have one max level now. I've never played one as like I'm gonna main this kind of thing.
You didn't pick a Covenant? I don't know what Covenant
No,
is.
I've not got one into Ouroboros yet, no. Haven't looked into it. Honestly, the only reason I would want to get alts in there would be to see how fun Torghast would be with the different classes. Because
Yep.
I think seeing how you can break your class in Torghast is fun as hell.
I did my first 4, right? Each 4 of them, all 4 of them, I picked one of the different Covenants. I wanted to see all 4 Covenants. But yeah, now I just want to see Torghast.
Yeah, I also have 4 main characters, all each with a different covenant. And honestly, if you've been keeping up on Renown, we're done Renown as of Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah, level 40 Renown is the last
I know, but
Awesome.
even my main, I think I'm 38.
Oh yeah, we've been keeping up.
I must be behind by a bit.
If you're
Oh, yeah.
behind though, the world boss gives you one, so that's a catch
Yeah.
up mechanic, and then something like sometimes the
One
callings,
You
give
know,
you one.
one of the blue callings will give you one
Yeah, yeah.
per week. But when the thing came out, I was still I was still playing Porsche, and I fell behind by a couple of weeks.
How far did you make it in Porsche? Like,
I was building the second town.
oh, I don't even know what that means. You made it farther than me.
Yeah, I made it pretty. Across the river, start building another town, another base, another whatever. But I think I told you before, I never did any of the social crap. I did the dates that I was required to do because of the quest line, but never did any of that.
Yeah, I don't really remember that stuff. I was all about getting my sweet, like, basically assembly line going at my base. Get my smelter going, get then build the things and then sell the things or whatever.
Yeah.
I did enjoy, like, what was it, like on Sundays you go to the town hall and you find imperfections and the stuff. I actually enjoyed that minigame a lot.
Yeah, that was cool. I agree. Yeah, the weekly stuff. Some of them were good, some of them were bad. Like with the Zeppelin going overhead, and you had to find things and fight with the other guys to pick up stuff that was dropping.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah. It's a weird game. It's kind of like Valheim, honestly, but Valheim's better.
So are you guys liking it? Like, do you think it's good? Like, is it WoW good, or is it?
I'm dreaming about this game.
It seems more focused on the professions type thing than the combat, but maybe that's just the start of it.
You need to have the, like, crafting stuff going at your base in order to be able to progress to harder areas. Like, it's a balance. It's less of a balance. It's more of like a peaks and valleys thing. Like, you get strong enough that you can then go kill the next thing, but then you need materials from the new area and you need to craft all those and craft a bunch of shit so you can get strong enough to go to the next area. Like, it's like you make a bit of progress and then you need to kind of stagnate and build up again before you can go to the next place. But
So
it's like
unlike WoW,
fun...
the professions are key to your skill level.
Yeah, like there's no. You do level up skills. Like if I swing my sword more, I get more powerful with my sword. But it's much more dependent on, like, finding the next material, like moving up from, like, a stone axe to a bronze axe. Like, it's far more dependent on that.
That's cool.
But it's fun as hell to do that.
Yeah.
And the exploration they do, like, super well. Like, you find the first time you find a new material and all the recipes, like, pop up on your screen. It's like, oh, sick.
I was surprised at the graphics though. They seem a little dated, but
Oh, the graphics are like from PlayStation 2 era. Like, they're terrible, but it's fine.
you don't care, yeah? Yeah, if the gameplay is good enough, who cares? I mean, people play things like that are 2D digital from the 70s.
And the thing is, I think the graphics need to be this because it's a procedurally generated world based on a seed, and also it's insanely large. Like, I don't know, you probably don't have my stream up, but I can show you the map and, like, zoom out, and it's stupid.
I also feel like you see like the pixelation and like the leaves and stuff when you're
Yeah.
close to stuff, but when you look up in the night sky, it's like beautiful. Like it's so pretty, and like so I kind of feel like they put the
Uh-oh.
detail where no, like it's okay that it's like super pixelated up close. It's almost like it's like a choice, because like the effect of the light on the water is super beautiful, and the effect of the stars in the sky is super beautiful.
The water is insanely advanced, actually.
Yeah, like so it's almost like they made a choice around what they were gonna leave out.
That's cool. Yeah, like I noticed the graphics weren't the greatest, but it really didn't seem to matter. Like it's still a fun game, yeah.
Like I have the entire world on my map on my stream, and I think we've explored 5% in like 25 hours, 30 hours of play.
Good.
It's stupid. And the world's different for everybody who like starts their own server, depending on the seed you put in.
So I thought I'd bring it up just to see what you're talking about, and now I get this fun loop of audio.
Oh yeah, that's fun. One of my earliest streams, I accidentally had my own Twitch open, like in a browser, and I started streaming, and I could hear an echo of myself. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like running outside because it was during the summer, and he's on the patio. I'm like, can you hear me talk twice? I'm like, what's going on? And then I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. I have my own stream open while I'm streaming.
That was entertaining. You get to hear everything twice because there's a delay as it comes back.
I'll be right back.
Is there a tide in this game?
I think there might be, but like a subtle tide. Like it seems like the water level does change, but not like a lot. Like it's not like a 6-foot tide. At least not that I've noticed.
Okay. Yeah, I just I built a workbench and then was scavenging for rocks, and then all of a sudden I was underwater, and I didn't think I was anywhere near the anything. Where the hell was I?
Send him the Zoom too, honey, if he wants. Alright, it's time. I'm gonna start building the warehouse. I need a hoe.
Don't we all?
Where my hoes at?
That's what she said.
Oh my god, something beat the shit out of our door.
Front door or back door?
I don't know, we have 3 doors, so I don't know what this one qualifies as.
Decided I'm gonna have like 6 here and then just randomly choose a covenant for one of my regret it tomorrow.
So, if you already have somebody in all 4, I would highly recommend maybe choosing one where you care about the mounts.
True. Should the mouse not go across your entire account?
No, they don't right now, which pisses me the F off.
Oh, they'll fix that.
And I assume we unlock that eventually, but it's super annoying to me right now because, like, the Arden wheeled mounts are the coolest. And only my, like, least played dude gets to try. So what's everybody else doing?
Trying to build a house.
I'm listening to Prince.
Nice.
She moved on from me too early.
Raspberry beret.
That's that kind that you find in a second-hand store.
That's exactly right. We got somebody who knows the William Shatner cover.
hi there.
Hey, Sean.
Hey,
What's
dude.
going on?
Valheim and chats.
Yeah. So if I just left click on your name, Liz, and go to Valheim, can I join your game or what?
Yes,
You
you, should
can-
be able to. I'll send
you
you
will be-
the password in WhatsApp.
You will be
Okay.
prompted for the most secure password of all time.
Alright, fair enough.
Colin's streaming, so we can't let any of his followers like know the server
No one's even
password.
watching, but also I am streaming. They can hear your voice. They can't see your face. Don't worry about it.
How are you guys?
Addicted. We've been talking all night about Valheim, and also the Expanse, which is also a total addiction for the group.
I'm not finished it yet, so no spoilers.
Fair enough.
We're the same. We're the same. We haven't finished it yet either.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm
This is Sean, our friend from Toronto. This is Damien, Doug, Lindsay, and
Hello.
Laurie.
Wait,
What's up, guys? Hold on. I do not know how to get in here.
It's a lot of clicking to get into somebody else's server.
Oh, here we go.
The only person other than E that I see in my stream is Danimal Midnight.
Mhm.
He can come play too if he wants.
No spoilers though, Dan.
He knows the password.
Is he coming in?
I don't know. He shows in my chat, but I don't know if he's actually watching.
How was the birthday party?
It
Mark
was
doing?
so good. It was really good, actually.
Nice.
It was definitely one of the best things I've ever.
What made it so good?
So it was just like this musical bingo. So everyone got a bingo card emailed to them, and then they just played basically like 2/3 of each song, and it's all songs that everyone likes to sing and dance to, right? So it was really fun.
That sounds awesome, actually. I've never heard of that. I'm like always on the lookout, obviously, for like new fun virtual party games.
It
But that sounds sweet.
was good. It was really good. How's Simon doing?
He tried to do trivia last night.
Oh no, tried?
Well, no, he mentioned like an hour before it was gonna go. He's like, I can do it. We're gonna do trivia, and then like half an hour later, he's like, nope, hard no. I'm too awful right now. So.
That sucks. I am definitely not in your game. I'm in my game.
So for mine, what I have to do is like it shows you like how to go into your own server, and you have to like cancel out of everything. And then there's like a second tab which is like join the server. You click on that and then you can pick which one to join.
Okay, that's what I did not do.
So have you mostly been playing just you then, Sean?
Yeah. I tried to hop in with Dan and like Paul and Jeremy like last weekend, and it was like, holy fuck, they were so far ahead of me. They had boats and they had all this shit, and I was just like, this is very foreign.
That's really impressive though that you're that far along. Like we've had 3 people in this server, and I feel like you're basically similar level to us if you're doing all the smelting and stuff.
The real question is, how many bosses have you killed?
1.
Okay.
And you?
We killed the second one today.
Oh shit. Oh, is that the one where you can like chop down wood real fast?
Yes, that is that guy.
Okay. Well, I mean that's stupid.
Yeah, but the fight was fun. We feel proud. We're proud.
Yeah, congratulations.
I mean,
What
we fought so well.
But hold on, what IP do I use again?
For what? Sorry, what?
To join your server.
Here, let me just shoot you. I don't have. Do I have you on Steam? I don't have you on Steam.
You must not have them on Steam because it just popped up for me right away.
That's the problem. Okay, I need you on Steam.
I'm Sean Yo.
Let me figure this out. That looks like you. Add as friend.
Declined.
Somehow his troubles to join the server continued.
I don't see add as friend. I've got your profile up, but I can't add you.
I think you're already his friend. I said 3
Yeah,
of my friends
you
are
are.
still his friend.
Oh, okay. Then that's my fault. I should have just sent you the invite. I don't know how to send you the invite.
I can do it if he accepted.
I did. I thought I did.
Yeah, no, you did. Invite to lobby, and we sent you the password. You should be able to join. Shanyo, I have arrived. Oh, the building is so jank.
I'm just out in the woods mining some copper and hoping that a troll doesn't come.
I have a bow.
Good work.
Colin, what are you doing there?
So, I don't know if you noticed in our base, we have chests out the fucking wazoo, and everything's like kind of mishmashed. I'm trying to build a warehouse right here. Everything's gonna be in chests, like 3 high, 2 walls, all labeled.
Okay, so what do we need?
I need wood.
What? Alright. I'm on it.
But you can do whatever
she
you want,
said?
man. That's what I said. That's what
I'm here to help.
I thought I had an ability to build weird, like, wall things. Like wall shelves.
Okay, I'm coming back to base with some copper, and then I can do some wood chopping.
I think I'm full of wood. I'm gonna drop it off.
Can you go and do the Elder power up where you can chop wood real fast?
No, I think I only have the deer one where I can run real fast.
Oh, I wasn't sure if like on our server, because we have that one, if you could use it. I guess not.
Colin, where do you want this wood?
Just throw it down near me. Please. And Tanka. How come I can't build it there? Too high? Why?
Oh, that's why.
Be more constructive with your criticism.
Do you need any food?
You need food?
No, I'm asking anyone if they need food.
Oh, I don't need food.
'Cause I apparently came with a lot of shit.
So apparently the last WandaVision was the other day, right?
Yeah, Thursday.
Was it good?
We caught up. Right? I'm not gonna give no spoilers.
But that's the whole series, right?
Well, yeah.
It was called the series finale, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a play, though.
Yeah, she's not done. For sure she's not done.
Are you caught up, Sean?
Yeah, I'm caught up. It was great.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but positive. I haven't seen any of it yet.
I was not a super fan at the beginning.
It took me like 4 episodes to realize what was going on. And then I started to like it.
I think that was the point, which I think was a heavy gamble, but pays out.
I was looking at Resident Alien too. I might give that a try, just because I like Alan Tudyk. But
What's that one?
I don't know. It's Alan Tudyk as an alien dressed as a human on Earth.
He
I
can
didn't
pull
know
it
it. And
Oh, fuck.
off. He could pull that off. I watched his like I kickstarted his. He had like a web series called Con Man, which was about him as a supporting actor in a sci-fi series, going to conventions. And Nathan Fillion played his like magnanimous lead actor co-star who always gets the fans. It was honestly, it was hilarious, but also like super weird.
Probably too close to the truth.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. But like they played it off super well. Like it was a lot of fun to watch.
I've seen Nathan Fillion in a few things, and it's always that character. He's always this arrogant asshole who's got a bigger head than he deserves. And he's good at playing it, I guess.
I think it's just the way, like, he's got that smile that's like super smug all the time. Like he just can nail that character.
Don't get me wrong, I love me some Nathan Fillion.
What's the one with the zombie there then? Something diet.
Oh,
Santa Clarita Diet.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was his character. He was just an arrogant asshole.
Oh, I didn't know he was
I
in
didn't
that
know he was
actually.
in that.
That was with Drew Barrymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I didn't know
And
he was in that.
the one with the blog, the sing along blog there. He'd sing.
Oh, that one's super good.
Horrible.
Dr.
Yeah,
Horrible
it's
is
so
so good.
He was an arrogant asshole in that one too. Like that was his whole thing.
The hammer is my penis.
Yeah.
I need more wood.
So these bow and arrows have an art to them, eh? Fuck.
Big
Yeah,
time.
there's
Yeah,
some
you gotta
skill.
aim way up.
Took a couple of failed shots for me to figure that out.
Just like the rest of life.
Wow.
Too close to home.
You just need regular wood, hun?
Normal wood, not fine, not core.
Okay, I'll go get some wood.
That's a lot.
What was that?
I'm
Yeah,
changing
what
to
was
the
that?
Elder Power.
Oh. It's like, holy crap. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'll go do this. Go switch to really good wood.
Yeah.
Sean thinks it's useless. It's not useless.
I don't know, man. When you have a bronze axe, it's useless.
I can't even do it yet. what's everyone's favorite new TV show? Something we haven't discussed already. So no Expanse, no WandaVision.
Did you guys watch Your Honor?
No? What's that one?
So Bryan Cranston plays a judge in New Orleans, and his son accidentally gets and kills a kid on a motorcycle, who happens to be the son of the biggest crime boss in New Orleans. It's really good, actually.
That sounds good. I didn't even hear about it. Is it Netflix?
It's great.
We have Crave. We pay for all the streaming services.
It's a limited series. It's only 10 episodes. There will not be a second season. It's really good.
I like things that
Awesome.
end.
Oh, and also like seasons that never end. Like Supernatural.
That's still good.
Supernatural
That's-
actually ended and we haven't finished it. Because we can't figure out a way to stream it anymore.
How does one get rid of a fire once it's down?
So the way to easily get rid of anything that you've crafted is equip your hammer, hover over the thing, and hit middle mouse button, and it destroys whatever you've crafted.
Nice. Thank you.
You guys have quite the compound here.
It's like very scattered.
It's very, yeah. It's very, just makeshift.
But it's home, you know?
Yeah.
Lori, how about you? Favorite new show?
Stupid toggle doesn't work. I've been watching a lot of Schitt's Creek.
So
I'm only on the second season.
Might have pushed her into it.
Yeah, she might have pushed me a little bit into it.
that's appropriate though.
Yeah. Rev devoured it. Absolutely devoured it. I think she was done the whole thing because she was on mat leave in like 3 weeks, and then started back over like immediately. So
I just finished it and like, so I like watch TV. The only TV that I watch that's not with Colin is like when I'm doing my like exercise bike in the morning, and so that's how I watch Schitt's Creek. And like I finished Schitt's Creek and now I'm rewatching Parks and Rec.
Oh my
But
god.
I
it's
actually
so
think
good.
I love Parks and Rec so much, but I also am just like kind of craving rewatching Schitt's Creek again. So we'll see. Maybe it'll be
I would watch
Parks
it
and
again.
Rec and then Schitt's Creek all over again.
It's totally worth watching it over again.
Yeah.
My mom is got my mom into it too, and she's been binge watching it. Like the other day, I was like, "Oh, so where are you at?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm just going into season 2." And I'm like, "Okay." Today I asked her, I'm like, "So where are you at?" She's like, "Oh, I'm finishing season 4." I was like, "Oh, okay." Are you staying up all night or? Yeah.
Yeah. So what else did you do this weekend?
I'm lost though, because now that I've finished season 4 of The Expanse, and I'm waiting on Doug now to watch season 5. I'm like, so I went into Netflix and I'm like, I'm lost. I'm like, I don't now. Now what do I do with myself? I don't know what to do.
Play
I have
WoW.
a list. I do. I haven't this past week. It's been kind of a end of RSP season, so it's been kind of busy for me. So I haven't really wanted to play. I will again. I just haven't felt it lately. I just kind of want to veg out to something on TV. But I don't know.
I
You
watched.
guys- Sorry.
Oh,
Go.
no, I was gonna say I watched Alice in Borderlands, which I really liked, and Sweet Home. That's all.
What's Sweet Home?
It's like it's a Korean film, but it's about like almost not exactly a zombie apocalypse, but people becoming monsters, and it's very like the monsters that they actually become are really like almost Jim Henson-y.
What?
But like super dark. Well, not Jim Henson. That's
Like
not, that's not really...
like Muppets.
No, that's not actually really like Evil Dead. Like Evil Dead, like that kind of stupid looking, but also like really messed up and evil. And it's really pretty dark. But I watched it and I wasn't expecting too much, and then I fell down the rabbit hole hard.
I like shows that do that.
That's like the best when you're not expecting it and it ends up being really good. I feel like there's like no shortage of good TV though right now. Like, there's so many shows on my list, like there's so much to watch.
That's the thing, is that I think that there's too many things. That's why I'm like, I don't know where to go now, because I have this huge list that I'm always adding to it. I'm like, I don't know where to go with it. Like, I want advice. Like, what do I watch now? I don't know.
I will always recommend forever a show called Please Like Me.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. If you haven't seen
really good. Yeah, it's amazing, actually.
it's like probably top 5 of all time, maybe top 3.
I'm sad they only did four seasons.
I know. But I would say especially coming from knowing that you liked Schitt's Creek, Lindsay, it's a show that will make you like love people and like cry so hard. Like it's like the same kind of, and I think we talked about it before because I made Colin watch it, and Colin got all the feels from it too. But it's an excellent show.
That's on Netflix?
Yeah.
I believe I said at one
has
point.
feelings?
I do have feelings, yes. Contrary to popular belief. I believe I said at one point, this show sucks. While I left the room crying.
Yeah.
Okay, I just added it to my list.
I know the list is never ending, but I think you'll like that one. It's very, very good.
And it is like, like short, like it ends.
I just counted and I have 38 shows on my list.
Oh, there's an actual list. Nice.
Oh wait, I have to take one off because Schitt's Creek is on that list, so I can probably take that off there now, but I would watch it again, so No.
Hey, Linz, did Doug ever download Watchmen? The Watchmen? Didn't we have a conversation about this? And you were like,
We did.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
have the first season. We haven't watched it though.
well, yeah, there's only one season right now, but yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I'm proud about that.
It's the ugliest fucking warehouse ever.
I have 2 shows on my list: Disenchantment and The Witcher.
You guys need to watch The Witcher. That's what I was gonna say before Copa started talking.
But you haven't watched The Witcher.
I have not.
I also have not watched The Witcher.
Jesus Christ, the first episode's like, okay, I'll watch the rest of this right now.
Yeah.
I haven't played any of the games either, and I bought one of the games under Colin's influence, and I still haven't played it yet.
I haven't played any of the games, but I did really enjoy the show.
Fuck.
What is everyone doing right now?
I'm chopping wood.
Still working on my scuffed warehouse.
Colin's gonna organize all your shit.
Why do you want to do something more fun, Sean? Should
Oh,
we go
no.
and like fight a lox?
I mean, I'm okay to fight, that's for sure.
I'm a little bit spazzy about fighting.
Why?
Because like I die a lot.
Oh, well, that's the name of the game.
Yeah. But I do have my shiny, literally shiny new armor. So we could go like find a troll or something.
Oh, yes, please.
All right. Well, let me drop off all this wood.
Where are you? Are you at the base?
Yeah, I'm just heading there.
Put it in a chest. I got too much on me already.
Okay.
E, you should try and blind the troll with your armor.
God, you guys
Oh, I
have
wonder if that will work.
such a fucking compound, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Actually, let me repair my axe.
Such a ghetto warehouse.
What do you mean? It's sweet.
If I could get everything to line up the way I want it to, it would be awesome. But freaking the building in this game is so janky.
Oh wow. This is.
Yeah, it's a plethora of items.
All
Holy, I
empty
didn't realize
chests.
this is. Wow. I didn't realize you could interact with them when they were like stacked like that.
Oh yeah.
I love it. It's gonna be amazing.
Then
wanna
I'm gonna
take a
put
break and we'll go
signs
hunt
on
something?
all of them. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go murder, death, kill something.
Do you wanna come fight something, honey?
No, I'm focused.
You're in the zone? Alright,
Let's
let's
go.
run into the mountains for trolls.
I got you. Oh, we're twins.
We're dressed the exact same.
We literally are wearing the same outfit.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we shooting at?
Shooting these deer, but I missed big time.
Nice. Oh, you hit it. It's angry.
I made it panic, but oh well.
Oh. Shit. Well, what the fuck is that?
Runestone?
Yeah.
They're like little messages throughout the world.
Ugh.
Have you seen them? No?
That may have been my first one, but
Some of them are helpful, some are more like story based.
that seemed like a giant story that I did not want to read.
Yeah, I didn't read a lot. We get a brute.
We got this guy.
bunch of times we've been letting the kids watch The Simpsons lately. Now I need to explain to my children what a homosexual is. They will not drop it. They will not. They keep asking. I'll tell you later.
It's fine.
Drew knows, and he kind of tells Ben, and it's like
How old are your kids?
10 and 7.
Oh yeah. They're gonna hear it from you rather than school.
Oh yeah, especially the 10-year-old. But it's a 7-year-old that won't drop. He's like, why is it funny? Like, why is his mispronunciation of the word funny? Well, because it's his name, but then the basis of the word is what he doesn't understand. Then you have to explain everything from start to finish. So now you're starting at the sex talk just to explain what homosexual means.
Oh well, like that's nothing. All like the episodes where there's like they say sex in so many
They
episodes.
say sex a lot. Yeah. they thought it was sax for
Sax.
the longest
we
time.
let them believe it was sax.
It's funny, like I kind of remember watching The Simpsons as a kid, and I remember this whole like it being like kind of a risque show. Like it was like kind of a controversial show because it was like a different kind of sitcom and it was a cartoon, but not really for kids. But like I don't know, I watched it as a kid and I think it's all good, right? But
Yeah.
it was like the next level of sitcom.
Oh god, yeah. But we grew up on it. Really, like life was The Simpsons. Everything I learned from it was The Simpsons. And so now they are too. We watch it like non-stop. Like they just watch it on a loop every episode. They've seen more seasons than we have because I only really like it up till about season 13, 14. But they've watched like the 20s. Like they know the episodes in the 20s too. And I'm like, I don't even know those ones. Those ones are definitely more adult, though, I find. They're not as funny.
For a little while, they wouldn't watch any of the Treehouse of Horror episodes because they thought it was kind of scary. all the other adult stuff was fine, but they didn't like the scary stuff.
They didn't, but now they watch them all
Now
the time.
they're
Now they want to watch.
that's their
like
favorite
they'll
now.
just watch all the Treehouse of Horror ones.
Somewhere where I don't know where I am.
Yeah, that one. They just watch
Yeah.
it the other day.
That because of that episode, Benny wanted to see Tron because he says that in the episode. Has anybody seen Tron? Nope. So I want to see Tron. He liked it. He
Tron's
thought
good.
Tron was good.
We had a conversation about Tron recently. I can't remember with who. But like, the original Tron still kind of holds up.
So after I showed him the original Tron, I thought, okay, I'm gonna watch the second one again just to make sure. And yeah, it's still terrible. It's a horrible show.
Full garbage.
Like the graphics were great, but the story is just terrible.
And the de-aged Jeff Bridges is just nightmare
Yeah,
fuel.
that was early in that technology, right? So it was bad. What I remember liking a lot about the original Tron was what I liked about the original Tron was the things that were happening could be explained from a computer point of view, like the things that are happening inside. But the second movie just ditched that idea altogether. Like It was just everything was just kind of supernatural.
Yeah, there's at least an attempt in the first one to like have like a rhyme or reason, computer based.
That's a good way to put it. That's what I was trying to say.
And then yeah, the second one was like, let's make a movie that looks cool, and Daft Punk's gonna make the music.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have Jeff Bridges, but he's gonna look weird.
Sean, I feel like if we find something to mine and start mining, we'll probably get a troll at some point.
I would hope so. The fuck is that thing?
The shaman,
Yeah,
they like spit poison at you.
yeah. It was rude.
It's not. Have you seen a troll?
Yeah. In my game, the troll lives outside my home, and it sucks because he's literally banging on the door all day long.
Dude, I would move.
I don't know, but my place is pretty sweet.
Yeah, but that's like quite the neighbor.
Yeah, but all I have to do is just kill that troll.
Uh-huh.
I just need some flaming arrows is what I need.
So is it permanently dead in that game if you kill it?
That I have no idea, but...
No, I think that they just respawn. They're like,
Oh, really? Oh.
I think they just constantly respawn, yeah. I'm surprised we haven't seen one yet, but I think it's just we're not making enough noise. I could be wrong. I might be wrong.
I'm pretty sure we're the Olsen twins.
Our like shiny hats and blue capes.
Yeah.
So fashionable.
I'm Mary Kate, and you are that other one. Ashley. You're Ashley.
Ashley?
Yeah.
I never remember which one is which.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh. No, you could eat another bite.
around here we can mine, and maybe a troll will come.
Top right has been fully mined out. Sorry, I'm on mute. All of the tin from that area has been mined.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, okay.
There's copper directly to your west/northwest. And that's
Okay,
pretty
yeah.
much it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it was so picked over.
When I play solo, that's where I mine. There's only a couple of copper places left.
Are we close to it now, Colin?
So, keep going west and then, like,
You are muted.
F. Keep going west and then a little bit south.
Okay. Thank you. Here we go.
You are at one that I do not have marked.
F off, Grey Dwarf. Wow.
Nice.
What happens to them nightfall?
Are you full now?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. Then I guess we run back and drop stuff off.
fun, right?
It's like doing work. Maybe we just killed all the trolls here.
I haven't seen a single troll.
Maybe they don't respawn after all.
They do.
I'm full now. How are you doing?
I'm well.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's head back. Maybe we'll see the troll along the way.
Hey Colin, do you do any ASP.NET anymore, or are you just strictly mobile now?
Haven't done mobile in a long time. I work with Dynamics now, CRM. Yeah.
ASP. Ooh, that gave me shivers just hearing it mentioned.
Yeah, we're still old school. We just do forums. People just fill out forums all the time. So
Well,
that's what they do.
we shifted over. Well, shifted over. We do mostly Angular right now, and man, is it life is so smooth when you're like building forms in Angular.
I
It's
don't
like a
know
fraction
Angular.
of.
I don't know Angular. We have an app that I'm supporting that's built in Angular, and it's a fucking nightmare.
Really?
Mostly because nobody knows Angular, but also all of the Angular is in a single file that is like 15,000 lines of code.
What? How the fuck does that even work?
Yeah, I agree. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, that sounds really, really bad. Like one of the best parts about Angular is you can go and separate everything out and have it all like, yeah, completely on its own and not have to worry about other parts of the application being affected.
Yeah, well, whoever did it is a fucking moron.
Sounds like.
And I hate them.
So, Colin, do you know where we're putting metal?
Keep putting it inside for now.
The metal chest is full.
Just put it in a different chest. There's a lot of empty chests now.
Alright guys, I'm gonna bow out. I hope I see you at trivia sometime soon.
I hope so
How
too.
about showing up?
Yeah, well, Mondays and Fridays not good for me, but I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, have a good
Alright,
night,
it's nice
Sean.
to see ya. Bye.
How do you split stacks for this?
Shift clip.
Thank you. Alright, let's see how badly this elder fucks me up.
You summoning Ichthyr?
Walking towards him right now.
It is, I feel you'll appreciate the fight.
Lori and I are sharing really old Trent Reznor videos to each other, ones that I haven't seen in like a million years. Having a little jam fest over here.
Nice.
A little closer.
Yeah, there's been a few. She's actually sending me some. She's not there anymore, but she's sending me these live videos with Peter Murphy and stuff that they did these like close in this like weird room together that I have seen, but it's been a long time since I've seen them. Like 2010 this one's from. Oh no, 2006, sorry. Really good videos though. Lori, I was just telling them that you were sharing those videos with me from the ones with Peter Murphy in them.
Yeah, they're good ones. I'm watching the night clubbing one now.
Is that the last one that you sent to me?
No, the last one I sent to you was Bela Lugosi's Dead.
Oh my god, that's an old one.
I know.
That's not trend.
No, but it's them playing it live with Trent Reznor and
Oh,
who
now
else was it with what the fuck? TV on the radio.
This is awesome, as if. I've never seen this one before. God, it makes me feel like I'm 16. Originally, I was saying that I was watching these videos to start with. I was watching Prince, and then I got onto a bunch of other songs that were from a long time ago, and I'm like, I can't believe how young everybody looks. Like, I haven't watched the videos in a long time, and I think, you know, you look at the people that you admired when you were a kid, and they look so much older than you, and now you go back and look at them, they're like babies. Like, they're so young and childish, like, crazy.
Yeah, all that does is destroy my concept of being successful. They were children when they were successful, and I am an old man and I'm not successful.
I left a case of beer out in the garage, and they're absolutely perfect.
It's perfectly cool.
But that means that they're borderline frozen. I probably shouldn't have left it in the garage.
I don't even understand why there was butt on there. It was perfect.
Well, it's a gamble. That's the butt.
He said that, and I touched it. I'm like, oh, that's so cold. It's perfect. I want mine like that. Mine's not that cold.
The perks of living in Canada.
Haven't had the chance to do it in a while since we don't go see anybody, but like the only thing I like about winter is going to someone's house and like no room in the fridge. I don't give a shit. It's fine. I'll just put it outside.
Just throw it in the snowbank.
I love spring because you go and sit outside with friends in the neighborhood, and you just go and put your beer in the snowbank and throw out a lawn chair, and you sit outside and enjoy the sun and snowbank. Okay, Lori, I need more videos. Bring one. Actually, I'm listening to the night clubbing one now.
Let me see what else I can find.
I don't know this one though.
It's off of the Train Spotting. It's an Iggy Pop song. It's off the Train Spotting soundtrack.
Ah, see, I should know that. Maybe they're just not far enough in yet.
But he on fucking good.
Do they have one that's Dead Souls?
Dead Souls was the other movie. What was the other movie?
The Crow.
Oh, that's The Crow. You're right. Sorry.
Poor Brandon Lee.
Poor Brandon Lee, yeah.
They thought there was a curse on that family after a while. So is there a release date on that Mortal Kombat, or have they said
April.
anything?
April. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot too. The fucking trailer, the scorpion scene, the fight, oh my god. Where he's like just taking down those ninjas in the forest. Jesus Christ. That's the type of shit. You need someone to choreograph that shit and know Scorpion and be like, this is how he fucking wrecks people.
You're such a nerd.
Oh, I think he's proud of it.
Yeah, like, so?
I'm old, so I've lived from the point where nerds were not cool to the point where nerds were cool. I've seen both areas.
Well, I mean, nerds became cool relatively recently. You don't have to be that old to appreciate it.
True.
And I'm a total nerd too, so obviously I say that with love.
Do you though?
Oh, huh. I'm maybe no super fan of Mortal Kombat, but I also a little bit nerded out over that trailer.
There
Here-
are levels of nerddom.
Here you go, honey.
Hondo. They're dead.
How metal
Oh,
is
dude.
that fight though? It's so
Very
metal. And when we first fought him, I'm like, this is like the most metal thing. It's amazing.
The fight was actually a little bit too easy. I think I might have been over leveled.
Yeah, we had a horrible time. Like, we went way too quickly to fight that dude. Like, everybody was corpse running. Like, I'm dead, I'm coming back.
Really? I don't think I went down below like 4/5 health at any point.
We didn't understand blocking. We didn't have, like, weapons.
I just kited him the whole time. And I ate 2 things before going into the fight.
We didn't understand food either.
I was like, oh, I'm good. I had some berries. I'm good. Right?
I had a raspberry. It's a dope looking deer though.
How come Nathan never sticks around for chats after your games?
I think they
Just
go to
works
bed
too
early. He
hard.
doesn't even really drink. Like, we were playing
Yeah,
board
I think
games,
he
he's
just-
drinking Diet Coke. On a Saturday.
Is he still gluten free?
I don't know what Nathan is anymore.
Okay. He was he was for a while. I just wondered. I don't know. I don't talk to him. I talk to Tara once in a blue moon on Instagram. That's about it.
I feel like he just
I don't think
works
he's
too
gluten
much.
free. He does drink like rando beers from local breweries.
Yeah, he has beer. He couldn't be gluten free.
He told me that they just got a new treadmill. We were chatting about that not too long ago. That's the last time I talked to them. No, I don't talk to them anymore.
Well, kids, I'm gonna take off and go to bed. It's past my
Bye.
bedtime.
But why?
Loser.
But why? Because I'm
Goes to bed
tired.
at like 8 o'clock usually.
Pretty much. This is late for me. I'm a wild party.
I'm a
All right.
wild party.
Yeah, exactly.
Good to see you again, Lori.
All right, we'll talk later.
Have a
Bye,
good night.
Gabor.
Thanks for hanging
Bye.
out.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Now I have to find my own music.
I'm having a brain fart. What's his name again?
Kim Mitchell?
Jim Mitchell. Thank you.
Patio Lantern?
Yeah, he also sings I Am a Wild Party. Ba, 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 da, 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 da.
I didn't know that.
He has like 3 songs.
He's
Patio
Canadian.
Lanterns, I'm a Wild Party, and the
Go for a
Might as Well
Soda.
Go for a Soda.
Okay, now I know what I want to listen to.
Colin, did you see this pile of wood I made over here? I'll start moving it your way.
Did you waste 50 wood?
Did I waste it?
Like, you can build a pile of wood for 50 wood, and all it does is be a thing. Like, it's not even a...
No. I've just been chucking it out on the ground because I didn't want to waste my elder buff by running it to you, so I just left it on the ground. I'll go get it, it's fine. I didn't make a pile of wood, I just made a pile of wood. Might as well go for a soda.
Might as well go for a soda, nobody hurts and nobody cries.
It's so funny, like I know that song from my dad singing it, and my dad actually sings it almost the same way that you do, hon.
It's the same way that Kim Mitchell sings it.
It's just like you guys are just such good singers. It's just how the song goes.
I'm watching the video right now for Patio Lanterns, and he is wearing an OPP hat.
Ontario
Looks
Provincial Police, baby.
Yeah, he looks like he's really Canadian.
He's so Canadian.
I never realized that.
People like him and the Hip and Bare Naked Ladies, they're so famous to us, you don't realize that they're Canadian. And that people outside of Canada have no idea who they are.
Pretty much.
I definitely realize Kim Mitchell's Canadian. I promise you. I realize it. He invented the skullet.
I didn't know there was a name for it until now.
Really? Wasn't Devin Townsend who did it?
I'm pretty sure Kim Mitchell was alive before Devin Townsend even existed.
Yeah.
He was old when he got famous, so he was old to all us teenagers at the time.
I can't get the fucking roof on this thing. Oh my god, so much wood, huh?
It's good, right? Do you want more? I can get more.
We'll just put it in the chest near the kiln. Might as well go for a soda.
I can't get that skeleton out of my head. That's hilarious.
I did not invent it. I only propagate it.
I wonder why he wore a hat all the time. Why don't you show the rest of your hair?
Oh, our honey's been popping off too. Oh shit. Playlist is playing some Secret of Mana.
One of these days I'm gonna pick that game up again.
We beat it last year, I think. Such a good game.
It really is.
I am struggling with Link's Awakening. I don't know why. I just suck at it.
Are you playing the new Switch one?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It like the Game Boy one is actually both. Like, no word of a lie, my favorite Zelda game for the story. I can't explain why until you've played through it entirely once. But it is so good.
So far, like the progression is fine. I just it's got this 3D platforming thing going on that I just suck at. I don't know why.
It's the only Zelda game I think with jumping in it, which is fucking weird.
My timing is just off all the time. I mean, I got the kids laughing at me like, what are you doing, Dad? Well,
How do I register for the next location?
So Hugin, after you killed Eikthyr, Hugin should have come down. You should be able to talk to Hugin.
Not anywhere nearby.
The crow?
Yeah. No, he didn't show up, so he shows up and...
Well, he tells you where to go next, and I can tell you what he says. He says, go to the Black Forest, and then you, like, basically search around, and then you'll find a similar thing that told you where Eikthyr was. But you need to, like, actually explore to find the map. But it's in the Black Forest, which is a zone that it will tell it. Like, on your map, your mini-map right now, it tells you where you are, like, probably meadows.
Yeah, meadows.
Yeah, so once you find the Black Forest, via exploring, the map to the next boss is somewhere in the Black Forest. You just need to explore the Black Forest. And there is more than one. Like, I think on my server, we found 3 different maps to the Elder, which is the next boss. So, you'll find it eventually. It's not like you need to find one thing, and you'll just find a map to them.
Okay. Cool, thanks.
Yeah, baby.
What are you talking?
Just upgraded all my shit. Okay, we have a lot of wood now. Talking on mute like an idiot. We have a lot of wood.
Pardon?
Keep talking on mute. We have a lot of wood. A lot of wood. Hey, Maya's here.
I think it's Greg.
Greg's here.
Do the joggers teleport?
Draugr should not be able to teleport now.
I just saw a silhouette of a human being, and as I approached them, they zapped away.
Are you in like the plains?
No, I went to our first portal location. Just to open up the map a little bit. I don't know where that person went.
Nah, like I've seen near the weird goblins that we found on the plains. I saw them have like a humanoid. It looked like a statue to me, but then it disappeared. It was weird. But that is nowhere near where you are.
Damien, what are you drinking?
Jameson's IPA edition.
Jameson.
Sorry, what? Like Jameson, who makes the Irish whiskey, has an IPA?
Yeah, can you see my screen right now? No, it's an IPA cask. So it's a cask they aged in an oak barrel, and then it's kind of a themed one, the Caskmates series that they have, where they go and they brew their whiskey inside of these casks, and then when they're done, they send them off to a brewery. The brewery brews something inside of them, and then the brewery sends it back. And then they make they age something else inside of it. So they've got a stout one, they've got a porter one, I think, and then they've got this IPA one.
Are you a fan?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I've got a cold brew one as well, but this one's really, really good. The IPA, kind of like that little bit of hoppiness to it, really works well with the whiskey type. I wonder how many times I can make chunks of coal in the fireplace before I learn.
We'll figure it out. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey,
So where did you find that joke, John? Joke?
oh, it's on the Tool fan site. Someone posted it.
Joke? Joke?
Apparently, that's their only album ever.
I tried to find it anywhere and it's nowhere. Like, it must be brand new.
Yeah.
What is this?
Just like a new band.
That's related to Tool somehow?
They sound very much like Tool.
Sorry, Colm. I'm getting it back. KOLM is the name of the band, and Umbra is the name of the album. But it's only on YouTube. Like, I can't find it anywhere else.
I really like that Nibble song though. It's like grown on me. I've listened to it like 20 times now.
But even the artwork is a rip off of Tool. Like, everything's straight up Tool.
Yeah. Like the first few notes are like, this is Schism, and then, but it gets much better. It's much more unique after that.
No, so by better you mean not quite Tool, but
Not quite a rip-off, yeah.
not quite a rip off, but yeah, it's not certainly not better than Tool. Yeah, I find it a bit meandering, like the music just kind of all over the place.
Yeah, it's actually more prog than Tool. It's like King Crimson kind of thing. It's kind of like all over the place. But I kind of like that. So that's just where I like.
Did you fix this wall over here, hon? Near the fermenter? Because we used
Yes,
to.
I actually did. Yeah, I did do that.
Hmm.
Do you have a dance party tonight, Greg?
No, Alyssa's not feeling well. So we just watched like a 3.5 hour movie.
The Departed is a good movie.
No, A Few Good Men. So we watched on Friday. Or Thursday. We watched Forrest Gump with them, and then tonight A Few Good Men. So we're watching all the old classics that we like.
I've still literally never seen A Few Good Men. Aside from obviously the iconic scene, but
Yeah.
Is Maya still crazy about directing after seeing like some like good dramas instead of?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had like a 2-hour conversation about who's the best villain in movies. Like, so she likes talk for an hour about how Terminator is the best villain, and Terminator 1 is the best villain because Terminator 2 he's the good guy. And then they're like, what about the metal guy in Terminator 2? He's like, no, Terminator 1.
At the time, nobody had seen anything like that, right? So,
Yeah, and then Poonam's like, no, Terminator, the girl in Terminator 3 is the best, like woman power. Like she was like, it was like this big conversation about Terminators.
I had a thought to myself. Okay, there's been 23 MCU movies. So if you remove Thanos, who's the best villain in those movies so far?
I need to think.
I need to remember who the options are.
Loki.
I think any list would have to include Loki. Loki's got to be up near the top.
He's like, yeah, like he's a villain in quotation marks.
Yeah, he's
So in the first Avengers, he was a phenomenal villain.
He was the bad guy.
He was quite clearly the villain, and he was good at it. He was very good at it.
The problem with
There's several villains that became. They were either a good guy that became a bad guy, or a bad guy that became a good guy, or both.
there's also several villains that just end up being like the person, like a figurehead, like what's his face in
Killmonger.
Killmonger is right up there. Good answer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, holy shit, yeah. Except for when they turn him in CGI and they have CGI battle, that was garbage. But like I can't even remember the dude's name. Like super famous actor who's the head of Hydra, Robert Redford. Like he ends up being a bad guy, but it's like not like in traditional villain sense. He's just like, I'm the head of an evil corporation. He's fucking Jeff Bezos or whatever.
So like Winter Soldier, you want to pick the Winter Soldier, but he's really not the bad guy in that movie.
No.
And the guy who's actually the bad guy is just kind of like this figurehead that
exactly, which
gets
is
shot
my
at
problem.
the end, like, who
which
cares?
is why I'm having trouble figuring out
exactly
good
This happens
villains in Marvel
a-
universe, because they're all fucking either like,
right.
oh, you're a bad guy that's gonna be somebody I love later, or you're just nobody that anyone cares about.
It was a really interesting question. I'm like, Jesus, it's hard to pick a real bad guy. Maybe that's why MCU is doing so well. I don't know. Like,
It may be part of it. I can't say that's all of it though. Like they just have phenomenal writing. Like we were literally discussing last night with Dylan and Askewy Marvel movies because they had watched Incredible Hulk or the Hulk or whatever, and we were talking about favorite Marvel movie. And I'm like, Winter Soldier is probably still my favorite because like that turned MCU for me from I really enjoy these like fun superhero action movies to holy shit, they know how to actually write a good movie. Like Winter Soldier is like just a solid movie. Not like superhero movie, not action movie. It's like a good movie. Like straight up.
yeah, right, yeah. The writing is phenomenal, and you're right. Like the bad guy is just this creeping evil inside your own corporation. I guess like it was really well written.
I remember watching Winter Soldier the first time. After having watched Captain America, like the first Avenger or whatever, which is like not the best movie ever.
No, it wasn't very good. You're right.
But like
That's a Red Skull guy? What's his name?
who?
The Red
The
Skull in
Skull?
the first Captain
Yeah,
America?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Hugo Weaving,
Yeah.
who did not reprise his role during Endgame, sadly. It was some new guy for Endgame.
Really? No, really?
It was not Hugo
I thought it was
Weaving.
him.
It was not Hugo Weaving.
I did not know that. That's news.
It barely matters, but it was not Hugo Weaving. But yeah, like Red Skull, like I think all the weird Nazi supernatural stuff is actually fairly compelling for me as a story point. Like I enjoy that, especially in like Hellboy as well. Like they do all that stuff. I think it's neat. But the first Captain America movie, not great. So I talk to somebody like Ree, E's best friend, and she's like, I don't want to watch the second Captain America movie because the first one was so bad. I'm like, the second one is literally the best Marvel movie ever made. Like, you need to watch it. It was so fun. It's so fun to have that conversation. Like it won't ever happen anymore. But like when it first came out, I was like, I want to have this conversation with everybody because it's such a good movie.
So I don't watch these movies as much as you guys. But why did they name the third one a Captain America movie? It was like an Avengers movie.
But I've thought about this too. It's true. You're right. It's
true,
a
the
good
comics.
question. But a lot of the focus is on Captain America. Like there's a lot of screen time on Captain America.
And it's
Like when he's alone, or with what's her name, Natasha.
yeah.
Like there's a lot of that.
But it's also true to the comics. Like even the Civil War one, it's Captain America Civil War, not like the Avengers Civil War, and it's because
It's from his
that is the
comic.
comic it came out as part of. Like it wasn't an
I
Avengers
see.
comic, so
Right.
they're trying to keep it true to the like way true to canon or whatever.
Right. Okay.
Like they could have called that one Iron Man Civil War because Iron Man, like it was literally fucking Captain America and Iron Man, but.
Yeah.
So when I was thinking about who's the best villain, you could consider Iron Man the villain of Civil War. Like that's
Yeah.
So I love how they set up Tony Stark to take his side with Alfred Woodard talking to him in that hallway. That's like fucking brilliant. Because I was like, how are you gonna pit these guys against each other? And then she just hits him like super low blow, like my son died in Sokovia, and like you're the cause. Like fucking just slap him over the face with that shit. He's gonna.
it was really well done.
It's gonna hit him, and you get Alfred Woodard to do it. Fucking yeah. First contact, ladies and gentlemen.
She
Yeah.
told Picard that he was evil. Why not tell the Iron Man? that
She's
he's
so
evil?
good. She's so good. I was so happy to see her in that, man. Even just for like the 5 minutes she was in it.
He's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, you broke your toys.
I can't for the love of me get my kids to watch. I want to start with Iron Man, but I think it's the title of the movie they don't like. Like they're scared of it. They don't want to. They don't want to see a movie about an Iron Man.
You showed me Iron Man. It was the first time I watched Iron Man was in your basement. So good. I was like, holy shit, what is this? How do they make a superhero movie that's actually good, that's not X-Men?
It was the start of the whole thing. I'm like, I need to start at the start. Like, I'm trying to think of which movie do I show them first. Like, I got to start at Iron Man. So. But they
For
don't
the
like
MCU, that's technically not the start, but it's the better start.
What is the start? That was the first movie.
The Incredible Hulk.
No, that was the second movie.
Oh, was it second? Okay.
It was, yeah. And it was regrettable and forgettable. But yeah, it was the second movie.
Except for, as we've all stated many times tonight, when he kicks Tim Roth across the field and he slams into the tree, that is one of the best scenes in any movie of all time. He skips across the ground like a stone on a pond and then slams into a tree. It's beautiful.
It's literally, honest to God, it was the last MCU movie that I seen out of 23 of them. For some reason, I never saw it until, and I'm like, okay, well, I gotta at least see them all once. And I watched it, and you know what? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as horrible as
It's
everybody said.
not
It was.
like garbage tier, but it is not good.
I think it was better than Dark World or whatever it was.
Thor
The
2,
second
yeah.
Thor.
Thor
Thor
2
2
is
is
trash
the
tier,
worst.
except for Thor 2 also has like a brilliant scene where Loki turns into Captain America, but it's actually
Yes.
Chris Evans making fun of himself or whatever,
Yeah.
and it is
Yeah.
brilliant. Like Chris
That
Evans
was well
acting.
done.
Chris Evans acting as Tom Hiddleston making fun of Chris Evans
Yeah,
as
that
Captain
was
America
really
is
funny.
amazing scene. Amazing scene. 3 minutes out of a god awful 2 hours. Like
Yeah. Even Dark World wasn't as bad as like I heard. So the last two MCU movies I watched were Dark World and then the Hulk.
So
then,
Dark World does set up. Which is the one? Is it Ragnarok? No. Which is the one where Thor goes back in time and gets to talk to his mom again? It is Ragnarok.
oh,
right?
that's Endgame.
It's Endgame. Right. Yeah. So
It set that.
it
up.
sets that up because you need to know that stuff from Dark World. So it's important at least.
I thought, yeah. I thought the bad guys, the elves, were horrible. The Infinity Stone being a cloud was stupid as all hell. And I don't know. It was just. It had some flaws, but it wasn't as absolutely horrible as everyone else played it. But it's the weakest of 23 movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's out of 23 movies, it ranks 23.
So the one villain that I brought up with the conversation that like has a place in my heart from my younger years was the Kurgan. He was like,
Oh, I love the
Fucking love
Kurgan.
Clancy Brown, man.
yeah. And he's actually a good villain in Shawshank too, right? It's like
He's
the guy
just-
plays a good villain.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Clancy Brown is dope.
Entirely different villain, but perfect in both movies.
Yeah.
I have something to say.
So in Maya's short movie life, so she said Terminator 1 was her favorite villain, but
Oh, fuck me. I'm
Silence
dead.
of the Lambs was her number one kind of.
Which one? Sorry, who was number one?
Silence of the Lambs. Like,
Oh yeah, well that creeped her right out. Eh? She was
Maya's
scared.
seen Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, that's a long story.
That's a lot.
You
That
won't,
was traumatizing.
yeah, we watched it again for 10 years and didn't sleep for a week.
We'll
but-
never have
Oh.
Chianti or fava beans.
Yeah.
Poor thing. Yeah, that's scary stuff for real.
It's just too real for her. Everything else is kind of fantasy.
Realistic, yeah.
But too real.
Possible.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Or else it gets the hose again.
Shit, we're burning through coal.
Good thing we've got all that wood.
You know that girl that's in The Sopranos that was Tony's girlfriend that hung herself? Ended up hanging herself? She worked at a car dealership?
Yes, actually.
So speaking of like thriller movies, she reminded I was like I've seen that girl before, so I looked it up. She's from Single White Female.
Another movie I know about, have never seen.
Yeah, that was one of the thriller genre that took over Hollywood for a while there. That was like one of the starting movies of that.
Well, wait, what was the first movie you said she was in?
Single White Female.
No, the first before that.
Sopranos.
No, I saw her in Sopranos.
Oh yeah. She was the evil girl in Single White Female?
No, she was the
The wife.
yeah. And the nanny was the evil girl. Remember the nanny?
Yep.
She was
that
the famous one, though,
Rebecca De Mornay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a person whose career like disappeared after the 90s.
I don't know. She was in a remake of The Mother? The Mom? Mother's Day.
Yeah, definitely heard about that.
It was actually pretty good. But I mean, as you get older, you have to pick roles where you're a different person. Right? I realized I had my VPN running, so I turned it off, and Zoom just threw up a little thing saying, "Hey, your internet's kind of flaking out on you," but I'm not gonna bail on you. You're fine. I'm like, that's awesome. Zoom handles that well.
Well, and I managed to get myself in a situation in this swamp with globs and robbers.
You need to bring your mic closer to your mouth.
I've gotten myself into a situation where I'm in the swamp with blobs and draugrs and skeletons, and my main weapon, oh my gosh, there's so many guys. My main weapon, my axe, is like out of commission. So I crafted myself a crude club, like a level 1 club, and I'm just trying to run past them all.
I can come save you.
No, it's fine. I can see the bridge. I've got, you know, enough stamina to get there. I'll be okay. It's just dumb.
But I'm here now.
What the shit is this big purple house thing? The glowing, smoky purple thing.
That is a spawner.
That is a spawner.
Let's get the fuck away from this.
No, or beat it up.
Just beat it up.
I've got like 50 guys after me as well, so.
So maybe run away.
That's why, because you haven't broken the spawner.
So, I don't want to bring up the Expanse too much here, but
Bring up the Expanse. Let's talk about the Expanse. Let's go about the Expanse.
Just not season 5.
I was driving today, and it was on the news. Apparently, they're filming in Nathan Phillips Square today.
Yeah, they film in Toronto.
Yeah, so it was actually on the news there. They closed the whole Nathan Phillips Square because they were filming all day.
How, like, I can't imagine that was difficult. Everyone should be in lockdown.
I watched a round table panel type thing, and apparently book 6 just came out, and it's the last book.
No, what? Sorry? No, book 9 should be coming out soon.
Oh, book 9. Okay, so that's
But,
good. So
books-
we got at least 3 more seasons.
No, season 6 is going to be the last season.
And it's going to cover up to book 9?
No.
That doesn't sound right. I want
So
them
here's
to
the
at
thing.
least get to the end of the arc.
I don't want to ruin it for
Get to
anybody.
the end of the
I don't want to ruin it for
proto
anybody.
molecule mark.
I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but there is a natural stopping point, which everyone keeps saying with regards to season 6 being the end. There's a natural stopping point because, like, between book 6 and book 7, like, 40 years passed. I urge anyone that loves The Expanse. I've urged you to watch the show. Now I urge you to read the books, because the books after book 6 are fucking insanity and amazing.
I'm struggling with book 1. I'm halfway through book 1.
I just finished book 1 again. Actually, I've been reading through them again myself.
The writing is really sloppy. Like I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know. I did not find the writing sloppy, but I legit just think of the TV show while I'm reading the book.
Yeah. And it's different. Like it's very different. Like the story is still there, but little things are all different.
It little things are very different in the first book. Things start to align a lot more as you get deeper. But tell me reading the book like seeing the characters that you've seen, they didn't cast even like secondary characters perfectly. Like Havelock, his first Earth partner, like it's fucking perfect casting.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, after watching the show, I had a huge plot hole with the first season. And I asked you guys, and you said, don't worry, they'll explain it. But they never did. And to this day, that plot hole has never been filled.
Okay,
So
I want to hear about that again.
So then I read the book, and not only did they not fill that plot hole, they created another one. Like there's a huge plot hole in the book that doesn't exist in the movie, in the TV show.
Okay,
Like,
I'm curious
what the
again.
flying fuck?
I'm curious.
But it's a spoiler, so I don't want to talk. Yeah, there's
Alright,
Yeah.
fair.
a massive plot hole. Like, what the? Maybe the book comes around and explains it later. I don't know. But I'm stuck with the Miller stuff gets really dry in the book. I don't know. Maybe Thomas Jane makes it more entertaining in the show. So his character, he's so good at the character that you're just.
I don't know.
him.
Maybe I just like fucking dour, depressing detectives. But like, I have no problems with any of the Miller stuff. Like, I literally wait for Miller chapters just because he's like, I'm so depressed, and I think everybody kills everybody else.
And I'm fine with that, and I'm fine with him trying to solve an issue. But right now it's the chaos of everybody after Holden does his broadcast, so that everybody's in chaos and he's trying to. I'm like, I want to skip through it, but I can't. Like, I'm not. I have to read every single
And I
word.
genuinely enjoy that part. Like,
I think it's because I've seen the show. I'm like, I want to get.
I think I enjoy it because I watch the show, though. Like, I don't know why you complain. It's like, it's fucking Miller, man.
I know. It
Miller
is really
is
good.
not my favorite part of the show. I'm perfectly happy.
I've said it before, and I will say it to a panel of Dragon's Den people. I would watch a show where Miller just solves crimes on series before this show happened.
And I'm sure that's how they sold it. They were like, this is going to be a what do they call it? A pot boiler, a neo-noir in space. Like, that's what they're going to sell it as.
But
it is interesting, for sure.
But it's only that for like, not even the whole first season. It's only that for like part of the first season. And
Exactly. It's
And
only
then
like
it becomes
half
like
the story.
hard sci-fi, which I'm like, yes, hard sci-fi. Give me that. Slap me in the face with some hard sci-fi. You've been drinking some of the pineapples, eh, hon? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah, they're fine actually. They're not nearly as bad as I remember them being.
The
Do
neutrals?
you like it, Doug? Yeah.
That's Lindsay's favorite. That's all she drinks.
Yeah,
We
I
buy them by the case.
so do we. But yeah, no, I seriously, when I first had them, I was not into pineapple at all. I was like very opposed to it.
I don't like pineapple at all, but these are good. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I had a couple tonight, and I was like, actually, they're fine, because we ordered by the case the grapefruit one, and the guy got it wrong. and brought me pineapple, and Colin was very defensive of me. He like called him up and was like, "You got the wrong kind. You better take it back."
No, he called me actually.
Really
He
nice.
said, "Hey, I delivered the wrong one. Do you want me to take it back?" And then I asked you.
Okay, so it's a very different story. But anyway, happy ending. Pineapple's pretty good.
I bring it up to the desk, and every time they're like, "Are all these the same?" I'm like, "I hope so. I don't know."
Oh yeah, because the symbol's so small, and
They're-
if you're colorblind,
and
you're fucked.
They're the same. They're like, "Okay, I don't feel like going through this and scanning every one to make sure they're the same. Can you promise me they're the same?" And I'm like, "I can't. They all look the same.
Don't
There's a tiny little symbol on them."
they ask you merely out of obligation to their job. They don't care what you say.
No, I know, and the reason they want to know is because if you go online, it'll tell you how many of they have in the store.
Inventory.
It's just an inventory thing, right? They don't really. It's the same price, so they don't really give a shit except for the inventory if someone wants to buy that later.
In the entrance of our LCBO, you walk in and they have cases of the mix packs. So they have the mix packs of neutral, and they have the White Claw, and they have what's that one that Derek used to drink? Yeah, I forget what it's called, but anyway, they have one now that's just the soda. And I was like, oh hey. So I got a mix pack of the White Claw, which was good. But they're really, really sweet in comparison to these ones, I find. So I've gone back to these again. He's like, why did you get those? I'm like, I don't know. It was at the entrance of the LCBO and I wanted to try them. They sold me.
I
didn't
want to
go in.
I guess I like sweet stuff because I like the White Claw a lot.
They're made with the cane sugar, right? So they have a little bit of sweetness to them, where these ones don't. They're a little more.
I never got into the neutral. Also, I find neutral has I don't know how to explain it, like more bubbles. It actually affects my stomach.
Yeah, I actually find that too, and it's very carbonated. I have stomach issues too, so but they're still good.
Hey Jay.
You should pop into Valheim, check out the warehouse.
Colin has been organizing your shit all night.
Can't figure out how to get a roof onto it.
Have you guys already bought Diablo 2, or are you going to?
I will 100% buy it, yes.
I'm going to unmute for this. I want all things Diablo.
I still have Diablo 2 installed, and I used to be able to play it on Battle.net. Like, I swear to God, I used to be able to. I can't anymore. And I assume that they've turned it off because they want everybody to buy this new one. It used to work just fine.
My problem is I loved Diablo 1 and I loved Diablo 3.
You didn't love Diablo 2, which was the best one, arguably?
He played...
Arguably, yes. I didn't give Diablo 2 the time of day. And I'm glad that it's coming back so I can actually jam it.
You didn't play it after the expansion is the problem. The expansion is what made Diablo 2 good. The same thing for Diablo 3. The expansion is what made Diablo 3 good.
I was gonna say, the only reason I played 3 was because you said the expansion made the fucking game. I remember you playing before the expansion at the kitchen table at White Bitches.
Yeah, it was garbage.
And you said it sucked.
No, it
was pretty rough.
Diablo 3 launch was garbage.
Apparently, Blizzard has
I
some
wouldn't say
very
garbage. It was rough, and the
No.
the real auction didn't work at all.
No, so that was the problem, is
Oh.
because they didn't have the targeted loot. Like, you play as
Yeah,
a demon
that's
hunter,
right.
you get
That's right.
barbarian bullshit literally all the time.
The
Like,
loot-
you couldn't gear up in original Diablo 3 at all, unless you wanted to go into an auction house. It's like, are you kidding me? And then they released the console version, which they knew wouldn't have an auction house, and so they made this cool loot system where, oh my god, you might actually get loot for your fucking class. And they rolled that into the PC version, and that kind of coincided with the release of the expansion, and then that's when shit got good in Diablo.
You gotta eat.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I finally made it up here. I need more wood. Fuck.
Sky caps. Oof.
No.
You can put the roof caps on from down below.
You can't. I can't figure out the angle. I got it. We're good. Alright, the warehouse is finished, except that we need to add more chests.
Grab some wood and put chests.
Well, we got enough chests for now. We'll add chests later. Like, look at this place.
No, I know. Holy shit. Okay,
Told
there's
you.
a lot of chests.
And we got signs. Like, we'll add chests as we need them. All these chests are still here. They're empty. I left the food chests because they make sense. Sorry, we went heavy Valheim talk for a bit there. Anybody have any other weird movie questions they want to ask?
Who wants to play some late night Scriblio?
I guess I could. I'm like all decked out in my sweet new bronze armor. I don't need to play more Valheim. But it's also almost 2 a.m.
I have to work tomorrow.
So for Valheim, how does blocking work in this game? Like, does it nullify damage or?
Sorry, how does what?
Depends
Blocking.
on what your shield
Blocking.
is.
Yeah, okay. I thought you said walking, which made no sense. So your shield has a base damage, and as your skill in blocking increases, it adds to the base damage that your block will do. But there is also parry system where if you block at the right time, it adds a bunch of extra blocks. So, for example, I am currently holding a buckler that has a block power of 55, but I have blocking skill that raises that to 59. And if I parry someone, it adds another 30 block on top of that. So like a perfect block. Like instead of holding up your shield, you block at the exact right time. They hit you and they bounce off. It adds more block power to it, which lets you fight stronger guys. But it's all written on your shield, basically. But you want to time your block to when they're about to hit you for like the perfect block or slash parry, because it A, adds more block to your ability to block, and B, actually stuns them so you can do double damage if you swing your sword or whatever at them.
Okay. Cool.
Blocking is, I think, as far as combat in this game goes, the most important thing. Like, period.
Is it like one of those perfect dodges in Zelda against the Lionel?
Oh man, I should play Breath of the Wild again. It's been a while.
Schism.
It's a good game.
Your cat is sweet. You should see my cat right now. He's an asshole.
He would cover the screen so you could look at him instead of the screen.
I can't lie. Schism is literally Elmo.
Yep, probably 1/10 the weight.
Cow cats are the best. They really are.
Yeah, Elmo was fat, Doug.
So this.
Not fat, just a big dog.
So this.
No, I got Schism when Elmo was declining. So I think he picked up a lot of mannerisms from Elmo.
Anyone watching my stream? This is where we sleep.
Yeah, this base sucks.
This
we
is
have to
where
build this.
our items live. It's like 4 times the size. I do plan to build like a nice little mansion for us, but we needed a place for our items, and it is this giant barn over here.
Oh yeah, for sure, but you gotta destroy this fucking base and flatten ground.
Yeah, no, I want to build a nice little, like, we'll call it a Viking Great Hall. We'll build one of those. It'll be glorious.
Did you use up all the company's wood to build this barn of yours?
I am the CEO. No one gets a raise, but I get a bonus.
Greg, did you watch Tenet yet?
I haven't watched Tenet yet. Don't ruin it.
No, but the kids have. Both mine and Lisa have. Maya has to watch everything Christopher Nolan.
Anything Nolan, right?
Yeah. So she said it was really awesome, super complex, the most more complex than anything he's done before. I haven't watched it yet.
I genuinely want Robert Pattinson to be in more things, just so he can shake off the Twilight stigma.
He was so bad in that.
He was not bad in that. Same as Hayden Christensen was not bad in the prequels. It's the fucking movie that was bad, not the actor.
He did great for the dialogue he was given.
The dialogue is horrible. Like, George Lucas can't write garbage.
Yeah, he's admitted it openly in public that he didn't know how to write dialogue.
Yeah, the dialogue was bad, but also the directing was bad. Like, director should have known.
Also that, yes, 100%. I hate sand. It gets everywhere. I was born on Tatooine. Also, you're Natalie Portman.
Maya had an appointment at Sick Kids on Friday just to check her eyes, and she got into like a conversation with the doctor about Twilight because they both love Twilight. And I'm like, what the hell are you guys talking about? But the doctor's like, there's a lot of like, it's very, there's a huge dichotomy. There's either people that hate it or love it. I'm like, yeah, well, count me the ones that hate it.
And I've never even seen it. I already hate it.
It's about werewolves that rail vampires.
Not for you. Right? Like, it's okay. It's okay to not be the target audience.
I'm not the target audience.
It's like, it's like the same thing, like the episode 1, 2, and 3 are like very, like, kid focused.
They're not though. Like episode
No
1
spoiler.
maybe.
I agree with you, E, that I will not judge a movie that I'm not the target audience for. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not saying
But
like, yeah.
Episode 1, 2, and 3, I was the target audience. I was a fan of 4, 5, and 6. So.
I don't know why they changed the target audience, but I feel like it was way more kid focused than the original.
Only episode 1.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, that.
What about Alien versus Predator?
In what context?
Like where
I thought
you
it had
stand.
merits.
No, I love the shit
like
out of it.
number
I
1 and
100%
2.
love the shit out of it. But like, I'm a guy that loves like Fast and the Furious, like all of them.
Yeah, but okay, where I was going was, you like Alien versus Predator. Where's Prometheus stand?
Okay.
Because that fucking movie was trash. I'm sorry.
I know. So Prometheus has like literally a stellar cast. Like so many good actors and actresses in that movie. Charlize Theron, Idris Elba, fucking so many good people in that movie. But with regards to the actual like alien universe, fuck off. Like,
Thank you.
Trash.
Thank you. I didn't know Idris Elba was in that though.
Idris Elba was like the pilot or the engineer or some shit. Idris Elba's in Prometheus. It's fucking insane.
Idris Elba has sex with Charlize Theron.
Yes, they bang because they're bored.
I'm Idris Elba. I'm Idris Elba.
Hey Doug, I forgot to mention that in the discussion for best villain, all of us agreed that Shooter McGavin was up there.
You're not wrong. Nobody's wrong with
That
that.
is gold. Oh, I never would have thought. That's
You eat pieces
perfect.
of shit for breakfast?
No.
The recent Twitter thing with the 25th anniversary or whatever was absolute gold.
Wasn't that great?
Absolute
Oh, I
gold.
had to post that to you guys. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good.
Without you posting it to me, I saw it. It bubbled up somehow elsewise in my feed, and I'm like, holy shit, dude, that's just like own it. And they own it. They're like, yeah, this kind of made me a little bit. So, yeah, let's give 25 years the recognition it's due.
Oh, that made me feel so old. I can't believe it's been 25 years. I wasn't young when I loved that movie. Let alone now.
Which movie? Sorry.
Happy Gilmore. And
25th
God.
anniversary recent shit with like Shooter calling out
Oh,
Adam
yeah, I saw
Sandler
that.
to the 9th green at 9 p.m.
oh,
called-
it's so good.
They called Tiger out, and then he just decided to flip his car and break both his legs. Like, shit happens.
I don't know if you want to bring the chat down. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just truth.
And even Adam Sandler had a thing where he went out there and did a Happy Gilmore swing.
Yeah, no, I saw
And
his
connected.
drive. He was like,
It
I
was
fucking
awesome.
still got it.
Yep.
He crushed it.
Well, let's be real. We didn't see where the ball went.
Well, it probably went 90 yards, but it sounded good.
No,
As
it
long as he
probably
hit
went.
the ball,
It probably
yeah.
went 300 yards, but nowhere near the fucking fairway.
I just love that there's never been anyone that's taken golf seriously that hasn't tried that at one point.
That video you sent with all the players trying it, that was awesome. It's all in like pro-ams and stuff, but
Even
still. Awesome.
PGA guys, they fucking try it.
Why wouldn't you? It's such a gold movie, and it's such a like. I'm gonna Happy Gilmore this one.
It's like John Daly's fucking drive where he took a 17 like 20 years ago. I know you've seen it, Doug, because Dude Where's My Part posted it like 14,000 times.
He's taken a 17 multiple times.
That's the one where he tossed his club into the.
I've
into the
never
drink
taken a
afterwards.
17. I'd like that on record. I've taken a poop Krakatoa, but I've never taken a 17.
No, you got to tin cup it to take a 17.
Yeah.
Or like Sandy Lyle, the Masters there, he couldn't get over the water, so he went around the water. 16.
Do you remember telling? Do you remember I told you? I'm sure I told you the story, but
I gotta
I was
turn
in a
off my
group
stream.
during the club
Good night,
championship
anybody
at
that's
Timberwolves
watching.
on 7, and they forced the guy to play from the men's
I
instead
apologize
of
for the boring
the greens that he
stream
normally plays
recently.
from when he was an old guy.
It's getting late.
So he decided he was